Green Lady, and on today's episode, I'm talking with one of my friends that we've been friends forever. We kind of drifted apart a little bit, and then we got back together. We homeschooled together. Oh my gosh, what, like 5 or 6? But she was the foundation of our homeschooling. And so now our kids are grown and we have grandbabies, and she does violets. So today I'm going to talk to her and put it under the guise of gardening and interviewing a gardener. So hold on, let's see what we find out. Okay, so Julia, you have these beautiful violets here. And tell me what it takes to care for a violet and grow the violets and just have them be as beautiful as these are.
Well, violets are something that a lot of people think take a lot of care. It involves basically giving them water, humidity, and a little bit of light.
All right. Do they like direct sunlight, Julia?
Not particularly for long periods of time.
Okay.
It's okay to let the sun shine on them for a few minutes, but mainly as long as they're within 3 feet of some indirect filtered light, they're happy.
Okay, so indirect filtered light and not long-term full sunlight,
Right.
correct? So now, Julia, you were telling me something about a recipe and the soil that African violets need, and you said it came from the African Violet Association?
Society.
Society.
Yeah.
All right, well,
African Violet Society of America.
there we go. African Violet Society of America. We'll get that for sure before this is over. So tell me what is special about soil. Can I just buy a bag of potting soil?
Even if you buy African Violet potting soil, unless it comes from somebody like the African Violet people, the professionals, you're probably going to get soil that's a little bit too heavy for violets.
What does that create? Does it make it
Too much moisture, not enough air.
All right.
So what I like to do is make my own, which is very simple.
Yes.
Yes. Well, the main ingredient is peat moss.
Yep.
1 part peat moss. 1 part perlite.
Right.
1 part vermiculite.
And?
A little bit of dolomite lime.
Okay.
And then I also like to add a little bit of charcoal.
Okay.
A horticultural charcoal.
And those all create the ingredients that keep these little guys happy.
Absolutely. Now, a lot of the recipes will call for a little bit of fertilizer in that mix,
All right.
but I don't do that because I like to be able to control the fertilizer on a daily basis.
Yes. I wonder, have you ever tried a slow release fertilizer on these, or you just like to fertilize as you see needed?
Fertilize as I see needed.
Uh-huh.
You can do something with the high middle number fertilizer. For
right, the phosphorus.
A boom booster. Or you can just fertilize them with a regular African Violet fertilizer or just Miracle Grow.
So, Julie, I see you're starting little leaf cuttings. Tell me why you have them in these little domes.
Well, this controls the humidity.
Okay, and do they like a higher
They like
humidity?
They don't like wet feet, but they like humidity.
Oh.
If you think about African violets come from the rainforest.
Violets like the humidity.
They love the humidity because their natural habitat is the rainforest.
Oh.
So they are used to getting humidity, not a lot of light. They're probably very well drained.
And where were they located in the forest?
Probably under the thick trees or something.
The canopies,
I don't know that for sure.
Good information. Yeah. Now,
and
you know
that's
what?
why there's a wives' tale that says that they don't like the water on their leaves. But if you think about it in nature, they're going to get wet in a rainforest.
Okay.
So, but they would be protected by the canopy, so they wouldn't get direct sunlight. They wouldn't get a lot of wind. So you don't want them in a draft or in direct sunlight while the leaves are
You shared
wet.
with me something about the water on the leaves, and you said that they really don't like to be in a drafty setting.
Yes.
But tell me something else about the leaves and the moisture and how they receive the moisture and so on.
Well, they like humidity, and so they can get humidity anywhere around in the atmosphere. But another thing that I do is I give them a bath.
A bath.
And as long as you don't get the water right into this little crown here.
The center, yeah.
Some of the violets are naturally closed up in that crown, so it protects in nature. I guess it would protect that little crown in there.
Yes.
But you can give them a bath. I wet the
and
leaves.
What do you do? Do you just spray water?
I just run it under the spigot and wash them off. They like that moisture.
Okay.
They absorb it through the leaves.
All right.
Through
And
the
those little pores are
stomata.
caught. Yes, the stomata. But now, what is this wives' tale about leaving moisture on the leaf?